Turning now to our education headlines. This morning, vital funding could be on the line for hundreds of South Carolina schools. It comes now that the state's controversial school bathroom law is in effect. It's why WCNC Charlotte's Destiny Richards is live in Rock Hill this morning. Destiny, we've been getting a lot of reaction on this.
That's right. This law would require students to use the bathroom based on their biological sex, and the Rock Hill School Board already passed a policy with the same wording to comply with this law and continue to get state funding. Now, the board passed this policy in a 4-2 vote. Those in support say they're addressing concerns of privacy, security, and safety. But LGBTQIA advocates say it's sending a terrible message to trans youth. Rock Hill School Board Chair Helena Miller says the district policy is temporary, like the state law. It's a budget proviso, so it can only last for the current fiscal year. But permanent or not, Ivy Hill with Southern Equality says it's a discriminatory policy and wants trans students to know they're not alone.
I think it's so unfortunate that we're focused on stuff like this when really what trans youth in our schools need is mental health support. They need access to community. They need resources. And instead, we're focused on things like restricting access to healthcare and being able to use public spaces, something as simple as bathrooms.
Miller says the school board was seeking legal advice on whether it could pass a bathroom policy as federal regulations ban it. But now that the state law is in effect, they moved forward to comply. And Miller predicts the South Carolina School Boards Association will send out a model policy soon with a way for school boards across the state to adopt this law regarding bathroom use. Live in Rock Hill, I'm Destiny Richards, WCNC Charlotte.
Destiny, thanks. This all comes as we're getting a look at some new numbers overnight that show us South Carolina trails most of the country on child well-being. Youth nonprofit Annie E. Casey Foundation says the Palmetto State ranks 39th in education, 40th in economic well-being, and 46th in children's health. The state's best category, family and community, still ranked 36.
Also, some very good things that were done, like the fact that we had the refundable child tax credit, where low-income families could get up to $350 a month each month for that child, and what a difference that makes.
Meantime, North Carolina ranks 33rd in the nation for child well-being.